This girl suddenly sensed danger. She frantically banged on the car door, demanding to get out. As the driver was scolding her not to make a fuss, a boy suddenly appeared in front of them. The driver quickly swerved to avoid the boy, but unexpectedly, the bus plunged off the road and into a 10,000-meter deep cliff. That night, the girl miraculously climbed up from the cliff alone and ran back home. Upon returning, she opened the fridge in search of food. Her mother, Rose, heard the noise from upstairs. When she came down, she was shocked to see her younger daughter, Anna, who had died in a car accident 5 years ago. In Anna's memory, it seemed like everything had just happened an hour ago, and she had no idea that she had been dead for 5 years. After eating, Anna went upstairs to take a bath. Rose hurriedly called her husband to tell him about this bizarre situation. When the husband arrived at the bathroom door, he indeed heard someone taking a shower inside. He directly pushed the door open, and sure enough, Anna was in there. After closing the door, both of them were stunned. Late at night, Anna's sister, Jenny, returned home. Just as she was about to rest, she suddenly heard a knocking sound, which was the secret code she and Anna used when they were little. Jenny slowly walked over and replied with 2 knocks. Then, her bedroom door was pushed open. Jenny screamed in terror at the sight of the person in front of her, while Anna was also surprised to see Jenny. Jenny was shocked because her sister had been dead for 5 years, yet she was now standing right in front of her. Anna, on the other hand, was astonished to see her twin sister suddenly all grown up. But strange occurrences weren't limited to their family that night. At that moment, Japhne was trying on a wedding dress, but her reflection in the mirror was filled with sadness. 10 years ago, Kate and Japhne were a couple deeply in love. However, on the day Japhne was supposed to marry Kate, the police showed up at the church instead. A decade later, Japhne put on her wedding dress again, ready to let go of the past and marry someone else. Suddenly, there was a knock on the door, and Kate's voice could be heard from outside. Japhne thought she was hallucinating. She stared at the shaking doorknob but couldn't muster the courage to open the door. Finally, she broke down, unable to bear the emotional impact. Kate also calmed down, somewhat puzzled by his girlfriend's unusual behavior. The next day, when passing by the cemetery, Kate was shocked to see his own tombstone. It was then that he realized he had been dead for 10 years. However, even a resurrected person feels hunger. Kate took 2 coins, intending to buy a burger, but the store clerk just laughed at him. Enraged, Kate grabbed a cup and smashed it on the clerk's head, venting all his anger on him. A female customer quietly watched the whole scene. When Kate noticed someone staring at him, he quickly fled, unaware that this woman had the same experience as him. She had been dead for 20 years. What on earth was happening to the people in this small town? The dead were coming back to life one after another. The film I recommend to everyone today is called Les Revenants Season 1, a thriller from France. I apologize, but due to copyright reasons, I can only share up to this point. If you're interested, you can search for the original movie. Thank you for watching. I will share exciting films with you every day. See you next time.